Look at Patience, Roy. She's slept through the night like she's not got a care in the world. That's how it should be. That's how we've got to make sure it will be.
I've put a sign on the door. Closed until further notice. Family reasons. With the appropriate, we wish our customers will not be too inconvenienced.
What about Sarah and Vera?
Oh, well, they can read. Look, I'm sorry, Hayley. I know I should follow proper procedure and phone, but I'm simply not up to lying to anyone at the moment.
What would you be lying about?
That I'm the father of this little lovely.
You are the father, Roy. You're the only parent who's been with her, loving her and caring for her every step of the way. I don't care what anybody says, you are the true father.
Yes. But I'm not, though, am I? Not really.
Well, Patience will never have a better one. Never.
Oh, what are we doing? We can't hold off the world forever. Tracy is bound to come knocking. In the olden days, during a siege, they'd pour boiling oil down on the attackers. I could heat up the chip fat. What are we going to do?
Hey, ready now, won't we?
What have you two got planned for today, then?
Oh, 3 times round the Red Wreck. I'm training him up for the marathon.
Oh, well, if you're not busy, pop in shop at dinner. Oh, cafe something, eh?
Yeah, great.
Aye, well, I won't be there, and Boris is off sick, so you'll have to hold the fort. You'll have to have a meat pie on the premises. I'm otherwise engaged.
And what are you up to now, then, Dad?
Now to do with you, I say keep your trunk in. If you must know, I'm having a little tete-a-tete with a female acquaintance. No harm in that. Oh, come on, Ashley, there's mincing to be done.
There's more than for that. Joshua, keep an eye on these.
No.
Right, well, I might see you later, then. I'll see you, squirrels. Now, you behave, won't you? Don't you be taking after your granddad.
Claire, thank goodness I caught you. It's Mrs. Stanford. Ashley, this is the lady I worked for when Josh was away.
How
I
do
know
you
this
do
is
that?
awkward. I know what you're going to say, but you've got to save my life. The new girl, completely hopeless, doesn't even bother to phone in. And I've got a list of things to do that I really cannot drag little Chelsea along to. For her sake as much as mine. She's just far too young to watch her mother being waxed. It could be positively traumatic. And then I've got to go and Claire, the list is mountain high. Help me please, just a few hours. Oh, yes, you must be...
Mr. Peacock.
Imogen Stamford. You understand, Mr. Peacock? Being a father yourself, you wouldn't want little,
Joshua.
Joshua. You wouldn't want him to watch you being waxed, would you?
Well, I don't think I would.
Exactly. So if I could just borrow your precious Claire for a couple of hours, I promise to bring her back as good as new. You'd be saving my life here.
Well, I don't think
Claire,
it's...
sweet Chelsea's strapped in the back, dear.
I can't, Mrs. Stanford. I'm looking after Joshua here.
But he's a lucky boy. He's got his father with him. Whereas poor little Chelsea only gets to see her father in the newspapers. No, it's not good enough. We are going to speak about this, believe me. Oh, but that doesn't help me today, so just for a few hours, that's all. I'll whisk her straight back to you. Now, come on, Claire, in the car before she wakes up. I'm late already, Mr. Peacock, please. We parents have to bail each other out, don't we? Yes, bless you. Everyone in. Claire!
Go on. They'll be just fine. Right, let's away. Soon as I get my coat on.
Look, it doesn't need all of us.
Ken!
I don't see the need to go mob-handed like this. They're reasonable people. They just need talking to quietly.
They won't even answer the phone. How are we supposed to talk to them?
Just call the police. This is abduction. It's kidnapping. Let them smash the door down.
Don't call the police. That's the last thing we want.
I'll call in the army if that's what it takes to get my baby back.
All right, look, let's just all calm down and try to think what's in the best interest of little Patience.
That's not her name. I hate that name. How dare they name a little girl? I'm going round there and I'm going to get her back. No matter what it takes.
I know, but I'll see you soon. All right. Yeah, mate. Thanks very much. Now listen. You staying on here is not a good idea, Mum. Believe me. Look, whatever they've got going on, just let them get on with it, eh?
You have a safe flight, Andy. Mwah.
See you soon.
Ring me.
Yes, I will.
As soon as you land.
Okay.
Hey! You! Listen, you no good little tart. Don't you go thinking you've ruined my Steve's life with your dirty little games. He's off. On his honeymoon. Without even so much as a thought for the likes of you.
The wedding went ahead.
Yeah. No thanks to you lot.
I just want my baby back.
I'd have given a couple of bob to have been there myself. I want that. I say I want that.
Me and all. Sounds like one hell of a wedding.
It was hell for a time, with everyone shrieking and shouting. And then all of a sudden, Steve and Karen are married and driving off in a beautiful horse and carriage.
So, where was Tracy through all of that?
Well, she certainly wasn't around to catch the bride's bouquet.
So after all the stuff about the baby, they ended up married.
At the end of the day, love conquered all.
You really believe that?
Mm-hmm. Steve and Karen, yes I do.
I'd no idea you were such a romantic, Deb.
Neither had I.
I'm a great believer in marriage, me. Oh, yes. I just can't seem to find a woman who agrees with me, but I live in hope. Oh, excuse me. I've got a little tete-a-tete with a charming companion to be getting on with. Hello, sit down.
Oh, so am I. See you later.
Hold your horses a minute, but where are you going?
Lunch date.
Yeah, well, wasn't that with me?
No, I'm going to meet up with an old friend.
How old?
It's this, Dev. Don't you trust me?
Well, why shouldn't I trust you?
You tell me. Oh, Dev, you're not going to be like this every time I go to meet a man, are you?
Right, so it's a man.
This is ridiculous. If you've got any worries at all, you better come with me.
No, that's ridiculous.
No, I'm serious. Come on, let's go.
No, wait a minute. Now, this is one of those bluff things, isn't it?
What?
Yeah. You think by inviting me, then I won't bother to go because I'll think there's nothing going on, thing.
So you do think there's something going on, thing?
No.
So you're not coming?
Double bluff.
Dev, please just make up your mind.
All right, I'll come. But it's not because I don't trust you, it's because I'm hungry. Use the company.
I had rather imagined you were going to take me somewhere special for a drink, Fred.
This is special, Penny, and shall I tell you for why? This place is special because everything comes for free, even thought pots.
They're not going to go away. They have to be faced. You stay here with Patience, I'll go tell them.
We're not, love. I promise you. We're not going to give you back.
I want her! Where is she? Where is she?
You're not to go upstairs.
Why not?
Because she's not yours. You gave her to us. You can't take her back.
No!
Tracy!
No!
No! Come on. Come on. Calm down.
Oh, good. We can't, Ken. We can't, in all honesty, surrender a tiny, innocent little child to a woman like that.
No!
I am responsible. I'd never be able to forgive myself.
She's got nothing to do with you.
I am responsible, Ken. You understand?
You have no rights, none at all.
You're mistaken there, Blanche. I have a moral right, if nothing else. I am morally responsible for the welfare of that child. And nobody's going to stop me.
Roy, you have got to give Tracy her child back. There's no way round it. I mean, whatever you say, I know she's no angel, but she gave you the baby because she thought it was the best thing, but she's a mother. You can't keep a child from its mother.
Hayley!
I couldn't stay away. Deirdre, you have no idea who that daughter of yours is, do you?
What?
She didn't give us the baby. She sold her to us. And she got a very good price.
What are you talking about?
Don't listen to her, Mum.
What price?
£25,000.
What?
That's what we paid for her. She's a tough little businesswoman, your daughter. 25,000. Now, I'd like you all to leave, please. It's time for Patience's feed.
Tracy, this isn't true, is it?
She's not called Patience.
Tracy! Deny it!
No.
We'd like you to go now, please.
Mum! What are you all waiting for? Didn't you hear him? Come on. Get out! Out! All of you! Get out of our lives and stay out.
Come on. Come on.
No. No. Just get out.
You sold your own baby to a man you tricked into believing he was the father. You sold your own baby.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Oh, well, that makes everything all right then, doesn't it? You're sorry now. So let's just forget it. Let bygones be bygones. Until the next time you run short of a bob or two and you put it up for sale again.
I wouldn't. Give her a chance, Deirdre. I know what she's done is awful, but she's changed now. Now she's become a mother.
Don't tell me you're on her side. Gosh, she's got you wrapped round her little finger, hasn't she? Hey, look at you. You put all your money into buying this house for her.
For her and the baby. The important thing is she wants it now. I knew she would. I knew as soon as she saw it. As soon as it became really real.
Oh, did you?
Mum, look, I know what I did was terrible. I can't make any excuses. And I'm ashamed, I really am. That's why I couldn't tell you. But Gran's right, I just want to put everything right.
And be a proper mother to the baby. That's what you should be thinking about now, Deirdre.
I'll sort it all out. I promise. Just help me get her back.
Where are you going?
I need some fresh air.
Oh, I don't know, Tracy. I just don't know.
Ranji, I'm very sorry. I'm afraid I've had to bring my boyfriend with me. Have you met?
Not for some time.
Dad?
Good to see you, son.
What are you doing here, man? Huh?
The key speaker at my conference vanished on us. So I realized that I had time to pop by and see you on the way back, but this seductive voice here answered the phone and invited me to lunch. How could I resist?
Yeah, it's a problem, I know.
Gotcha.
What do you want?
I'd like a nice strong cup of tea, please.
We're not open.
I'm not a customer, Roy. I'm a friend.
To be honest with you, Fred, I felt such a fool. There I was thinking Mike was lonely and in need of a bit of company, so I asked him to go away with me, but he's far too busy. Then I find out he's gone off on his own holiday, and he didn't even have the decency to mention it.
Now, Penny, my dear, don't get Michael wrong. He's a good man. I'll not hear a word against him. It's just that, well, he's become a bit of a loner, that's all. He's never really got back on his pin since his Alma died. I don't think he knows what he wants half the time. My advice to you, he's best left alone like a tortoise. You know, they're not supposed to be woken up until they're good and ready, and their little head pops out from their shell looking for a slice of lettuce.
Well, you're probably right. But if he really is lonely...
They didn't say lonely. There are them as are lonely, and them as are alone. I'm of the first kind.
Oh, me too, I'm afraid.
And on that score, and not wanting to seem too forward and that, I know only too well there's not worse than cooking for one of a Sunday. I'm doing the honours of my little family, and I wondered, would you care to join us in the beef Wellington?
Oh, well, I don't get many invitations like that, Fred.
What do you say then?
Oh, I'd be honoured.
Them's magic words for a man to hear from the lips of a beautiful woman.
She'll pay you back every last penny, Roy. I mean, even Tracy didn't have time to spend most of it. And the rest, well, we'll scrape it together somehow.
It's not the money, Ken, it's the child.
Roy, you've no chance. You know that.
I am the rightful father. Morally.
That's not the point.
Isn't it? We're going to keep her.
Roy, they'll come and take her away. You don't have a leg to stand on, you know that. You're not the father. Roy, listen to me, please. Whatever you and I might think about the rights and wrongs here, in the real world, it won't make a scrap of difference. Tracy, the rightful mother, wants her baby back. That's it. That's all that counts. You're gonna have to give her up.
And what's best for Patience, Ken? Can you put your hand on your heart and say that it's really Tracy?
The problem is, Roy, that isn't the question.
A word from the wise, son. Now, when it comes to women...
Yeah, you know much about as I know about training SEALs.
That's where you're wrong.
Yeah.
Not without a certain experience. Admittedly, it was a long time ago before your mother came along.
Oh, is she aware of all this? What, your certain experiences? You want me to ring her and find out? I'll ring her and find out.
You're trying to get me into trouble?
No.
Okay. I may not know much, but I do know how to pick a winner. And your mother has come through over the distance.
I bet she'll be happy to hear that, right?
Just take heed, my boy. Don't lose this one. She's a winner.
Madame.
You never told me your father was so charming.
Nice. Already taken. But my son isn't.
Oh, he doesn't quite have your class, though, does he?
But you could do worse.
Perhaps.
Cheers.
You need a little bit of fresh air, don't you, my little princess? Yes. Yes, some fresh air. We can't keep you cooped up in here forever. Ken was right, you know.
Put some things in it, in case she's not warm enough.
Yes, yes, it has got very cold out there. Yes, well, here we go on our little outing. Thank you. Will you come with us? No. Right. Come on then, Patience. It's just a little stroll. It won't be time to catch cold.
Hello. Ashley, I'm sorry I missed our lunch. She's not a very good timekeeper, is Mrs. Stamford. She's lovely, but perhaps a little bit selfish.
Ah, well, we're busy anyway. We probably wouldn't have made it. He's been asleep most of the time.
Should have asked to take him with me. Just didn't have time to think. He would have loved it too, especially the water slide.
Oh, he took the little girl to swimming baths?
No, this was at their place.
What outdoors?
No, they've got a second one inside, especially for the children.
Sounds great. My dad thinks we're posh because we've got a water feature outside. Never come down at ours, innit?
I'm very, very happy where I am, Ashley. I'll take him for his walk on the wreck now. Come here.
I'll see you later then.
See ya.
Tracy?
The pram. It takes a little time to understand how it folds. There's a little lever down the side here. All you have to do is pull it.
I'm very sorry, Roy.
It's actually quite simple, once you get the hang of it.